Hi, my name is Lydia Edwards, and I want to change the world, or at least the world of AIESEC US. I'm running to be the next Member Committee Vice President of Local Community Development. But before I tell you about that, I'll have to tell you a little bit about myself first. So like I said, about myself. This is where I grew up, the San Fernando Valley. Not much, but it's home. San Fernando Valley is in California. The West Coast, my favorite coast, turns out. I was a pretty normal girl. I was a Girl Scout, I played softball. That was pretty much my life, besides that in school. When it came time to choose a college, I thought, I have no idea. So I applied to the college my mom told me to, which happened to be Cal Poly. So that's where I went. I packed my bags, and off I went. But when I got there, I felt confused and lost, and I didn't know what to do, because it didn't feel like I had a purpose. But then, just as I thought that, suddenly I was introduced to an organization called AIESEC that taught me what being a global leader was. And I went to my first conference, which was, my first conference. I thought, why are these people dancing? But then, after that, I tried to find my purpose more in the organization. So basically I went to SNC because it was free. But that completely changed my mindset, and I was able to be a part of making the manifesto of AIESEC United States. After that experience, I decided to do something crazy. I ran for LCP, and the craziest thing was, I got it. I became LCP 2015 of AIESEC San Luis Obispo. That's my EB right there. They gave me that picture frame. It was the best year of my life, the most impactful thing ever. But then in March, I got the chance to do something crazy again. I went to Euro Expo in Portugal and met so many new people, and it totally opened my eyes to what the AIESEC network truly was, and what it meant to be from AIESEC in the United States. From then on, I had the travel bug. I didn't want to stop. I got selected to go to International Congress in India, where I got to be a part of making AIESEC in 2020, one of my greatest AIESEC achievements. I got to be in a room with over 800 people, the entire world. It was amazing, and something I'll never forget. Then it was SNC, and my LCP experience was halfway over. It was driving me crazy. I didn't know what I wanted to do after. And then suddenly it was done. It was WNC, and I was fasting the LCP track, where I had sat 1 year beforehand. It was there that I decided I wanted to run for MC. But for what position? And why? But before I did that, I got the chance to be local community development coach for my favorite regions, West Coast and Rocky Mountain High. There I discovered my love of coaching, and then I got to chair San Diego's executive board retreat, where I discovered I loved expansions, and that this is what I wanted to do. I looked back on my experience reflecting, did I really want MC? And I looked back at all the t-shirts, all the sugar cubes I had gotten, all my memories, my notebook with all my thoughts in it from my LCP term, completely full. The experience was over. It was done. But I wanted more. I wanted to make an impact on the world. I wanted something else, something better. So as I look around my garage and look at all these things that AIESEC has given me, all these shirts, all these memories, all these nice letters, all these things, and I think, wow, I'm not the person I was. That's when I knew what I wanted. So here's me again, that same girl, but a different girl, wanting to be something more. I want to do a lot with AIESEC US. With AIESEC 2020, expansions, the LCD team, the conference cycle, education, synergy. There's so much to do, and only a year to do it. But I want to get it done. Because I believe in an AIESEC United States that has 43 LCs that are all full members, and expansions that become full members within a year. This is not an impossible dream. It's a likely one, and one that's in our future, a future that I want to be a part of. This is a picture I took from my grandmother's house after she died. I don't know if it's her, but what I do know is that person in this picture is going somewhere. So what do you say, AIESEC US? Do you want to go somewhere with me? Because I do.